how are you? Thanks for having me.
Here, we poured you some wine.
That's why I love coming here.
I know.
Cheers, Kathleen and Jeff.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me. I am super excited for this episode of Armina Stone Stories because we get to take you inside of Kathleen and Jeff's gorgeous kitchen. And if you didn't know, Kathleen is my sister-in-law, and we love to come to their house for any family gathering because they're the best cooks in the family. So what are we making today, guys?
We're just gonna make a quick salad for
Ooh,
today.
That's perfect. I love it. Your salads, soups, pastas, you guys make it all. Well, tell me about being in the kitchen and cooking in the kitchen and what it's like to have all of this space. It's amazing in here.
That's my favorite part, is having all of this space to lay everything out on the island. I grew up in a very small kitchen, so to have a lot of people in here cooking at one time, there's never an issue.
No. What are your favorite things to cook together?
Pasta. We're big pasta makers. We like, homemade sauces and the pasta from scratch.
Yeah, we have a big pasta maker, so it sits right here, and then we have the pot filler for the noodles, and it all works together perfectly.
And you always have the best tasted wine too. So having all of this space, I mean the beautiful island here and everything in the back of us too, it's different, but it all comes together so beautifully. Why did you pick two different stones to have in the kitchen?
We really wanted something that stood out and made a statement, and I thought with the black countertops and the black cabinets, it might have been a little too much, so I wanted something white. And we went and we met with the people at Armina Stone, and we ended up with this. It's a nice contrast. It has the same sort of design, and I think it goes well.
It's beautiful. This one in particular, the INVICTUS, is just stunning. I love it in this place. Your experience with Armina Stone, I know you worked with Emre and Taylor. What was that like, just going through the whole process with them? Because it can be overwhelming looking at so many different options.
They took us to the warehouse out there and showed us all the different stones, and I think once we told them what we were looking for, they point us in the right direction.
Yeah, I think they were so helpful. Like you said, it's overwhelming trying to figure out what's gonna look well together, what's gonna mesh. When we saw the outer piece, they actually got their big crane out and put this stone next to this one so that we could see that the grain of gray was the same. So that was super helpful, because otherwise we were saying, I think it would look good, but what if it clashes a little bit? And they were a huge help in that aspect.
Would you recommend Armina Stone to other friends and family moving forward?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. And even some custom stuff. This island didn't initially have the waterfalls on the side, and they were able to accommodate all that, so extremely helpful.
Yeah, that's my favorite part, I think, the waterfall, because it gives it a beautiful modern look in here.
Right, and I will say these are two slabs that were cut back to back, which is why they were able to match it so well. So that was a huge thing that they did to make sure that this looked as well as it could.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's seamless. I couldn't even tell that. It looks like it's just one big continuous stone.
Yeah, they did a really good job.
Well, I say that we continue to cook. Well, I could continue to watch you because you're the cook in the family, Kathleen.
I'll keep going.
But Jeff and I will sit here and have our wine and learn something.
Cheers.